So if you were one of those people that thought that Guardians of the Galaxy was going to be an okay movie, and you saw it and you thought it was really good after you saw it, I would say Ant-Man is just the same in my opinion. Hey guys, thank you for joining the quest again today. I'm your host Marques Underwood, and today I'll be reviewing Ant-Man, which is directed by Peyton and it stars Michael Douglas, Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, T.I, Wood Harris, and Michael Pena. And I must say, this movie was an awesome surprise. You know, when I first saw the Ant-Man trailer, I was really iffy on it. I didn't know how the hell they were going to do Ant-Man because he's not really a pop culture thing like Spider-Man. But I knew of Ant-Man from these little cartoon DVDs that used to come out around 5-10 years ago. And I was just wondering how they're going to do it. And I must say, they did it really, really well. Even though this is a Marvel-style superhero film, it's a heist film at its core. All the sub-objectives and the main objectives really revolve around the core of just trying to break in and get something that's needed or wanted. So that's really cool to see. You know, Marvel's really doing something different from what they usually do, and I can appreciate that. You know, Michael Pena and T.I, I forgot the name of the other guy, they all have great comic relief in this movie. You know, when Michael Pena does his side stories, he kind of drifts off into this whole different topic, and it's really funny to see him do that. And there's some like pop culture references in there, like when they mentioned the Titanic, when they're trying to steal this safe. I really thought that was cool. I felt like Paul Rudd and Evangeline Lilly had great chemistry, and Michael Douglas too, for that matter. I felt like all three of them had great chemistry. They all was believable, and I really, you know, felt for each character. Paul Rudd is amazing. I really believed him as Ant-Man. I really thought, you know, he was this crooked guy that turned good during the process of the movie, and you see a great character arc from beginning to end with his character. But really, the star of this film is the visual effects. You know, as a kid, I always wondered, how can you do a movie from the perspective of like a small thing looking up at a giant person? Kind of like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And this movie is really similar to that, and I really appreciated that. I thought it was done really, really well, as a matter of fact. Just, you know, when you see Ant-Man, he's really small, and you see him in the world with all the big things and even people, the buildings. It's really cool. It's really believable. I was just trying to think, how did they do that? We get to see the relationship between Ant-Man and his aunts and just how he gets them to work with him. And that was really cool to see, just him grow chemistry of his own kind. And I must say, this may be the best Marvel film in a while. In my opinion, this movie is better than Avengers Age of Ultron. And I thought Avengers Age of Ultron was better than the Avengers. So that tells you how good this movie really is. My only negative with the movie is really Yellow Jacket. I felt like his character, it could have been a little bit better, especially coming off of Ultron. I really thought they could have did him a little bit better, just had him be more intimidating and fearful. And I like the nod to the whole MCU. We see an Avenger that appears in the movie. I'm not going to spoil that, but somebody appears in the movie from the Avengers. We also hear little references in the film. There's a mid-credit scene that I suggest you all stay for, but after that, please stay after the credits. There's something too that relates to Civil War and the Infinity Wars in the future. So overall, I really enjoyed this movie. I'm giving this movie an A+, 4.8 out of 5. This is one of the best movies of the year to me so far. It's just like Guardians of the Galaxy to me if you had low expectations and thought it was good. I thought it was better than Avengers Age of Ultron, and I thought Avengers Age of Ultron was better than the Avengers. So please, check this out. I thought the comic relief was amazing in this movie. I really felt like the chemistry between Evangeline Lilly, Paul Rudd, and Michael Douglas here are all really good. I really liked T.I in them. They were good. So please go see this movie. So, have you seen Ant-Man? If you have, comment below. If you're new to my channel, subscribe, hit that like button, and let me know what you think. Again, I am your host Marques Underwood, and join the quest.
Really? Really?